Ever wonder what your day would be like with Boom Radio? Yep, us too. We don't think about nightmares.
I love it.
Dolupo,
I
nah,
just
that's
love
not
it.
fair.
I
That's not
just
fair.
love it.
I was actually going to do something very incredible thing about the Nigerian music scene. I kept that back in the bag. Oh my God.
Oh
Okay.
my God! You know you wouldn't have. You should even thank God that you had headphones
From
on.
Monday-
you know you wouldn't have realized.
From Monday, I'll be sitting there. I'll chit chat. Shall I? Yeah. I can take control from that point. Yeah, all right. Go on.
It's so hilarious.
Oh wow.
Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For anybody that is watching us, you have been watching. Why are we laughing? Don't worry. It is actually a very interesting day today. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Actually, why am I doing that?
Whoever thought of those lines must be very lazy,
Why?
thinking that tomorrow is a holiday feel.
Wait. I don't think that.
Thank God it's Friday.
I don't think you would call that lazy.
What's it?
If you work all week and you're actually looking forward to a day or two of rest, I don't think I'll call exactly,
if
which
you
most
work-
people do.
If you worked all week.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right. I let it go.
yeah.
I let that go.
I don't think it's
let's
what's it
eclipse
called.
it.
But anyway, okay, please, can we stop this eclipse? Thank you. Can you just please? At this point, I'm actually begging. Thanks very much.
Okay, on behalf of shall I
Any which way, we're going in straight today. It is the Boom Bar. It is Friday, so we're going to be talking a lot of music, a lot of entertainment stories, a lot of it, a few sports stories, a few updates on things that we'll be talking about from the beginning of the week up until now. I'll give you more updates and a few stories here and there till the end of the hour, as much as time permits us. So sit back, relax. If you're listening or you're watching us, wherever it is, welcome. And my name is Dolupo. The one and only.
Okay.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Thank God it's Friday, they say. My name is Tokunbo Ojekunle. Welcome.
My name is Sola Rogers.
You just have a way of just dampening the whole
Drama.
No, everybody
It's
is
a script. He's following the script. He's following the script. Dolupo is following the script, please. There's somebody directing somewhere. Okay. You will talk now. Let's discuss Ghana first. Are we going to Ghana?
My God, we're not discussing Ghana
Okay,
first.
it's all right.
We will get to it. You'll be wondering why we're talking about Ghana, but we will get to it definitely. But anyway, this week we're going to be starting with a lot of music. There's a lot of music out there, and I'm sure a lot of people called this particular one. And the fact that Benson and Ruga were dropping songs every week. They've been doing that for like the past 2-3 weeks. It was just, and yesterday I remember we talked about it, and I was like, looks like an album is coming, and kaboom! Of course, they definitely decided to give us an EP, R&B EP that is from Benson and Ruga. So, what do you think about the EP?
All right, I've listened to a couple of those songs. Virtually all of them. The first single that dropped, and the one that came through last week again. I think these guys are amazing artists, and they went from a place of discord to a place of unity. Like, they were at each other's necks a couple of months ago, always dissing themselves on social media, which actually started when a fan decided to compare both of them. And rather than just gloss over it, they started cussing each other out.
Are you really?
And before you know it, there's this feud. So when at the peak of this their fight at Boom Radio, we actually created a Ruga and Benson playlist together. Like, if you're not like make una the fight, so we actually put them together. And there were times during the day or at night we would just play Ruga and Benson for 1 hour. So when they dropped that first single, it was almost as if we spoke it into existence because we love good music at Boom Radio. So this EP is beautiful. It's controversial with some lyrics like the one in Ilashe, the song Ilashe. I don't want to go into it, but everybody's already talking about if you go somewhere with a guy, then you're definitely going to drop something for the guy. You make of that what you want.
Good lyrics, huh?
No,
you just make of that what you want.
Well,
you know,
not exciting.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's subjective. It's relative, basically. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
It's relative, depending on how you see it.
Then there's Party Monster, there's Baby, and all of that. It's a good album. You know, when you put everything together, they have a good album together.
So it's actually not a bad listen actually. So people should actually go check it out. Now moving on from that, Odumodu Black and Black Bones decided to drop a song together.
Technician, that's the title of the song. Technician. And I was listening to it with Tokunbo, and the first thing that jumped at him was the lyrics. Immediately he was like, oh, are you sure? I said, we'll clean it up. we'll clean it up.
You adulterate it.
No, that's not adulteration.
No,
No.
No.
You know,
It's
You know, when you are talking your own talk, use the word for yourself. You are talking my talk now.
Hold it now. I don't know if you guys still do it in our day.
Okay.
Right? In our day, you have clean edit versions of songs, and you have the, explicit versions.
Okay.
And they come pari passu, so to speak. You take your choice. And radio stations will, of course, go for the clean edit version. So that was why I asked that question.
But the word
I think the word adulterate is the issue here. Like,
why are you going back to that word? Why?
The internet never forgets.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh no! Okay. Oh yeah, I get your point that you didn't mean it like that.
Of course, I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, all it takes is for them to listen to Boom Radio and find out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully, people
and they know that that's not going to happen.
Hopefully, people listen for that.
No, that's not going to happen.
Fellow netizens, the voice you heard is Tokunbo's voice.
You are getting too tight on this one.
I'm not tight, Coco. I'm not tight.
Anyway,
we are going to Ghana.
Another very interesting one with a little bit of relative lyrics. Let's put it like that. Is Dilla by Ayo Maff and Fireboy DML. So, I think that the song is not bad in itself.
Oh, don't go far. BT616.
What again?
BT616.
What again?
Okay.
We're
not there yet, but let me just say,
I know what to
BT616 says, Uncle Tokunbo is hiding Yahaya Bello in his house. I'm going back to the music I was talking about.
That's why he was talking about adulteration.
BTTS or BTTTY or something. Let me explain this thing though.
Don't spoil the guy's name.
I talk to people I can't see you, so I'm not talking to you.
Okay, I'm going back. I just read it. Hello, EFCC. I just read this. I was just a reader.
All she did was read though.
I just wanted to put that there. That's all.
Yeah, all you need to
anyway, no. I'm not.
And based on Dolupo's disclaimer, public service announcement.
You just heard it.
I don't know this too. I just found you know how some people say they just suddenly fall in love, or they just suddenly fall on some. I just found myself in this.
You know what you guys are doing? You are jumping the gun. We're here to get to that point.
Gone again?
Hey.
Adulteration. Yahaya Bello.
No. I'm beginning to suspect.
Did you sleep at home last night?
Are you guys okay?
I'm beginning to suspect.
I walked in here. The first thing she asked me, "Where are you coming from? Did you sleep at home?"
So this morning when he came in, I didn't really realize he was the one. It was almost like a child was running to the door. So I'm like, why are you running? Is somebody chasing you? Where are you coming from? Did you come from your house?
So yesterday, when I was looking at the viewfinder in the door, I told you that I did not see anybody and the door was being knocked on.
Anyway.
Now you see.
Anyway, we will get to that point.
Okay.
We're going back to music. And this particular song,
One
you
nil.
people shall want to scatter my
1-0.
Peterman has a comment.
Okay, oh
God.
God.
Music-based comment.
Okay, he says Afrobeats has been diluted. It's going down the drain, and purists like me are worried.
Look, good talk, good sound talk.
Okay, what if I say that
before now,
I kind of
something
disagree
came
with-
out. Something came out from me, and I didn't like it, but I dropped it earlier. And that was, I feel there is some diminishing return happening somewhere. I'm not a musician, right? I may not be able to, but all my years and life, I've played with music on radio and stuff. And I'm beginning to feel a little bit concerned about the type of music and lyrics we give out. Maybe there's a market for it, but somehow along the line, musicians are also in the know that once they release a song that is good, it catches on. They begin to turn out to be teachers of quality lyrics.
You
That's
know
what
why
I
I
mean.
think that I would disagree a little bit is that, one, when it comes to lyrics, you might say these days you hear a lot of lead lyrics, but off the cuff of my head, anybody a few years ago, anybody listening to Obesere was not looked at upon as someone that was a serious-minded person.
Can you go to the Asian people's era? Let me sing a song for you. O pe mi wọlé o tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ mi. O tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ mi o yọ̀rọ̀ ìdí mi. I will stop there.
Something. Don't
So
when
it comes to
let me
lyrics,
explain
yes.
something.
So
Lyrics-
sorry, can I finish?
lyrics are generational.
Okay,
So I think that you can't say
No.
because
Okay, go ahead,
of
talk.
a kind of lyrics.
Yes.
It is. I think that it has been since time immemorial, and it will continue. That's
I
one.
agree.
That's one. Two. What we see at times, I used to also think a bit like that as, what is that?
Sorry, it's my cup.
Your cup
Yeah.
Okay.
with that sound.
My cup runneth over.
I'm going home.
Okay. So you people will not scatter my chain
The
of
bar
thought.
is closed. For the day.
Anyway, so other than the looking at it from the angle of the music is or Afrobeat is being watered down. Look, I feel that
he was
people
specific
should
with
look at
Afrobeat,
it
though.
from the prism of it is evolving.
Okay.
Things would always change.
What if he doesn't want that evolution? Listen to his statement, because at times you need to check the words. Afrobeat has been diluted. It's going down the drain, and purists like me are worried. So, that's what he said.
I get the point. Like, I get
Now-
his point, is his opinion, but I'm looking at it that instead of us looking at it from just one angle, that because it's been watered down, music has always, not just music, everything in this life will literally, will literally fade away if it doesn't evolve. Take another genre of music, for example, Fuji. Fuji was something that growing up, it was it was about the Fuji musicians in Nigeria at a point were probably the biggest things that came out at a point, maybe early, by the time it was late 90s they were really big. Now you see them having songs and remixes and all that with these young artists, not because it's Fuji bad in itself, but if you're not careful, you realize that it's only these old people and it will soon fade away.
Okay. Adapt or die. That's what Dolupo is talking
Yeah.
about. However, what Peterman has said is I don't want it to be taken out of context. Chief Onikoko just dropped another comment. He just dropped his own comment.
Finish what you said.
I don't want to take. He's talking about him being a Puritan, meaning that again, when you're talking about Afrobeat, not Afrobeats, he did not put the S there. He said Afrobeat has been diluted. Do you understand?
I get it.
It goes beyond the lyrics that we have highlighted. It's the entire thing. You get. Fela evolved from Ojo
Exactly.
Maro to
Nakpoi.
let's get down.
To Nakpoi.
Yeah, I think everybody
to-
just evolves.
Let's get down to the underground spiritual game.
Don't sing. Oh.
You get. Fela went from jubilee
Don't sing now.
to that which is the Afrobeat that a lot of us now keep
Fela has a jazz fusion,
yeah,
and also
exactly.
a jazz background.
But Afrobeat,
he started as Kula Lobitos.
Yeah, yes,
So,
and it was more of.
I just said it now.
I'm agreeing with you.
Even with that,
I'm agreeing with you because this guy, sorry, I'm calling him a guy. I'm sorry. I apologize. Peterman actually is talking like somebody who worshipped in quote in the shrine.
Okay, so like I said, so sorry, hold on. Let me go. Chief Onikoko says all this Afro fusion nonsense needs to stop. Lagbaja, Simi, Adekule Goldma, Jack Fashek are my type of artist. All these American wannabes annoy me. Now, you know why I would also have a bit of an issue with this comment? Anybody, Lagbaja has not sung in a while. We've not heard him sing in a while. So, and Majek Fashek is late, yeah? So, maybe until we hear new stuff from someone like Ilagbaja, if you are someone that listens to Simi and Adekule Gold a lot, especially Adekule Gold has evolved about twice. What he sings now is completely and totally different from what we knew from the era of Sade Orente. It's completely different.
Okay. Why do you think that happened?
Moving with the times.
Not only that, a restless musician gets it right. Most of your so-called now, I'm sorry, I'm not mentioning names, right? Just think it's just additional instrumentation, put some lyrics on, and people rush after you.
Okay, for me though.
Deep and sincere performances comes with a lot of rehearsals.
I get it. What I'm saying is that if you are going to listen to an Adekule Gold, you will realize that there is an evolve. People actually do evolve.
So what I understand by what they're saying, in essence, is that they have preferences, and that's the beauty of music. So the advice is stick to your preferences.
I think it's just about preference. I agree.
If you like Adekule Gold, and you like Simi, and you like Lagbaja, you like Majek, you will most likely like Brimo.
Yeah.
You will most likely like Beautiful Nubia. Do you understand? There are one or two other artists.
You'll probably stick to these days.
GT the guitar.
You will more likely push maybe to maybe the Caveman. Maybe not.
Because I doubt if anybody that likes it will like Caveman. Cavemen are the ones that are watering down high life music. But they are also bringing.
But we can also call it watering down because
it's watered down if you know the original.
Why I said that?
It is okay for people who were not listening to the original. That's the point I was trying to make, and that's what Tokunbo was establishing with going into the history. If you listen to high life the way it was, you listen to the Kula Lobitos that Uncle Daddy Chief Tokunbo mentioned. You know, they were listening to it in the 1910s and the 1920s.
I'm leaving. I'm going home. You know?
You said that twice.
I'm going home, right?
You said that twice.
So,
okay.
It's generation.
Why turn me into the show? Be careful. Shall I be very... This is a very hot Friday. By the way, these NEPA guys... This is a... so did I say NEPA?
Exactly. We don't have
ancient too.
Very ancient.
It's easier now.
You just do your things by yourself.
Okay.
Anyway, before we move on, BT616X, I only like artists that can perform live. Most of these artists are studio artists. They're terrible on stage. Funny enough, I think I totally agree.
But again, they also started. They have also started to learn the craft. You see, a few years ago, what they thought was okay was to drop one song and rest. But now they found out that performing brings more money because they can go on tour and do road shows and everything. So they are now in the studio cooking a lot. However, I would say maybe because I have this capacity to listen to virtually everything, I would say let's allow them do their thing for the people they are doing it for. If you don't like it, you are correct. You know, and there's more than enough music. Even if Lagbaja doesn't drop any new song, the ones that he's dropped in the past, you're not done listening to them. No, Majek will always be a legend, and all these other artists, like it's a performing artist. You know, so but these guys too are learning. They're also learning and they're evolving. And if you notice, virtually everything they have is from the past. Virtually everything. It's from the past. It's from Akbala. Look at Ashake. Some people are saying Ashake would pass for a Fuji. More like Akbala, not a Fuji.
More like Akbala,
if you listen to some of the lyrics and stuff, Davido would always drop a line from Obey or Sonny Ade for you. Whiskey, all of them. Burna would always drop a fella or Sonny or something in there for you. The idea is that it will continue to happen. Music will continue to evolve, like life in itself.
Exactly.
Always, moving forward. But yes, for those of you who are Puritans, especially those of you who like the old songs, listen to Boom Radio Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10:15 p.m. We play classic Nigeria songs. We're talking about songs from Tokunbo's 30th birthday in the 50s, 60s, 70s,
let me just drop
80s,
this.
and 90s.
Okay. Let me drop
when
this.
Tokunbo was 104.
Okay, can we just please quickly?
Drop this, and it is important I say it. I give kudos to the musicians today.
Yeah.
They have not allowed the situation to drown them down.
Angle.
It's a tough beat out there.
Angle. That's an
If
angle.
the society is not balanced in terms of social representation, your music is just in the air, and you will need a lot of non-distracting views to create more lyrics and good music. So what we're seeing today is almost 85% of it, and they're good.
And they're
really
good. Okay. So moving on from that, still talking about music. You did not even let me say the song I wanted to say since for like almost 12 minutes.
Are we still there?
Ayo Maff. Yes, we have not even got there half. Ayo Maff and Fireboy DML with Dealer. So I think this song in itself is not a bad sound. I just think that some of these songs, it's my what's it called? I think some of these songs, the kind of things that they glorify is not very nice. We cannot be going on about a song that literally glorifies, the lyrics literally glorifies drugs. It's not good for our system. It's not good for our
lyrics thing coming out again.
But I will still say that it's not the first time. It's been done for like years. Immemorial. We hear even not only just Nigerian songs.
Well, we can put a stop to it. It doesn't say it has to continue.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. That we can. It's where we should be more enlightened and more aware of some of these things. You don't have. That's where I'm coming from. Like, can we be a little bit more? How do I say it? Even a lot of songs in those days, I don't know if I'll call it a bit more intelligence, because at times when you hear or drop clean versions, some of these songs, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, we were talking about it, that some of the old songs that we knew, that is when you're old, you actually realize that, okay. And I think it's a bit of intelligence that you can add some very not palatable things.
The old school is the good school.
Yes.
No, I can't call
the old school.
Talking about school
is the good
school. I think that it can be a little bit more.
It's a good school.
Okay,
that's my payoff.
We're moving on.
No. Just before you move on.
Okay, we need to move on.
Just before you move on. No. Dolupo, you can't start all this thing and go.
There's a comment that I want to read out.
No, in the days gone, right? We used to have the A&R managers. I think I've said it here before.
Yeah.
They will see to the lyrics before the song is written up from the studio.
I don't think it's the same anymore.
It's not the same. The late Pajilos, they held the Polygram, they held Premier Music.
But
they were the ones who were always there to make sure that your lyrics were right. And you
okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so Peterman says, question: can you please name top 5 Nigerian artists of all time? Mine is Lee Jadu Sisters, Majek Fashek, Sonia Ade, Esia Nibokwe, and Orlando Owo. So before you answer those questions, before you answer the question, I'm guessing Peterman
Where is he from?
I don't know. I'm guessing Peterman is
from?
like closer to Oguti's generation.
No,
right?
say it. Call me my name. Call the name.
I'm just saying.
To
like,
Tokunbo's
he's
generation.
Closer to the left.
They are now showing.
I'm just saying.
That's what they do to me, Peterman. Now you see.
Don't waste time on that. There's another comment where Tokunbo gives us. Top
please
5.
give your. Let's do with
your
his
top
own
5.
Look on the basics. You'll be shocked. Okay.
Let's go.
I love high life music. So there's nothing you can do. You can't take it away.
Okay,
from
the artist.
Okay.
Top 5.
Okay, let me go back plainly so you can understand the language better.
Okay,
Lagbaja is
you
one.
need a few seconds. Please take the next comment there.
Okay, Eliashib Imejem says, no, it wasn't like this in the past. Today, they sing lewd lyrics that ordinarily wouldn't be allowed on radio, and these days, anything goes. So what he's saying is not that there weren't lewd lyrics. It just wasn't played on radio.
Dolupo, they were. I said so. You could never have used those things. They need versions. That's the same thing he's saying.
That's what he's saying. So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that what he's saying now is not saying that that there are lewd lyrics. Now there's always been lewd lyrics. It's just being better on the radio. So okay, so we're back to what?
It. Yes, we had a better control over
and their generation was smarter about couching it
in a lot of things. Yes, I agree.
Without rubbing it down anybody's throat.
Do you know what we will do?
You have still not answered the question.
No, you don't give me time. You kept on talking about things that turn my head, and I tend to put my... Victor Laya is one.
Okay.
Very good. Late Victor Laya. Okay, and was lovely for me. Beautiful songs. Then we had, of course, Orlando Owo. I asked after where he came from. Orlando Owo's music. Then, of course, Sir Victor Waifo.
Okay.
Then Lagbaja.
Okay.
And one more.
One more.
How many so far?
4. Just one more.
Just one more. Beautiful Nobia.
Okay. So, Eliashib Imejem says, my tip, give fella legally.
The Jadu sisters?
No, he said legally.
Yeah, Mukaiba.
Legally Mukaiba. Okay. And Tunde Nightingale. Okay, yours.
Okay, for me, number one, don't play around. King Sunny Ade. I know they take and play at all. Number 2 for me has always been Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Number 3 has always been Femi Kuti. I don't think about it twice for these 3 because these are artists that I can put on repeat. Like, I know they waste time. Do you understand? Okay. Number 4 for me, without a doubt, I'm sorry, I had to bump some people out because I'm bringing in the young people into it. It's Brimo.
Okay, fine.
I must have a Brimo in that mix.
Okay.
It's nothing anybody's going to do about
nobody.
I like Brimo a lot.
Number 5. Number 5.
Brimo.
Number 5.
Brimo, please beg for the number.
Number 5, happy.
Number 5 for me is Olamide.
Okay.
So I transcend every generation.
Okay, so...
But Peter Man, you're not fair. You're supposed to say 12 or 10.
Okay,
can I
so
add
BT6...
No,
you can't.
No.
BT616 says his own is Victor Waifo, Ayinla Omowura. Why are we involved in all these old people?
Dolupo, don't do that. Dolupo, do not do that.
I will do anything I can do.
Dolupo,
so
don't do
you didn't even
that.
let me finish. He says Fela, Burna Boy, and Salawa Benny. Okay, so can I say my own?
You see now?
Can I speak, please? Can
Can
I speak, please?
Oh yeah, let's hear your own.
Spoke.
Okay.
Spoke on.
Yeah, actually, I think I like a lot of Tiwa Savage.
Yeah.
I like a lot of Tiwa Savage.
I do too.
Olamide.
Yeah.
Vector.
Okay.
Ayuba. And what's this person's name? And Lagbaja. Yeah. Between Wasiu Ayinde and Lagbaja, actually.
Do you know the generation Ayuba is from?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I literally grew up on Ayuba and
you grew.
Yes.
You grew up with
not grew up with it. Like, how do I say? Like,
it grew
I have
on you.
Yes.
They all grew on you.
Daddy used to play
Exposed.
a lot.
It was almost the only thing that you had with Saturday mornings.
Saturday mornings.
So it was. I was telling SR one day that there was this song Vivid Imagination. Someone was playing it, and then I was just singing the whole thing. Before I caught myself, I'm like, wait, how do I know the lyrics of this song? Before it now occurred to me that, oh wow, the kind of things that your mind actually picks up. So yes, I actually do like a lot of Fuji.
Eliashib Imejem says my top 5, like I meant 5 instead of we read tip as we saw this.
My top 5.
Top
okay.
5.
So, but you only gave us 3 though.
There's more, sir. Your list is not complete.
Your list is not complete. Chief Owodi Koko says, Oye Kaowenu, Edna
Ogoli.
Ogoli. Okay.
Paso.
Pasuma, Blackie, and Fumi Adams. Okay.
Do the skank. Do the Blackie skank.
Okay.
You know, lyrics by Fumi Adams.
Nigeria.
Okay. Well, can we move on? Oh my God. We're not. It's
All
not
right.
an old people's
So
show
guys,
today.
guess what?
Say
It's
old
not
people
old
again.
people's
Oh,
show.
Okay, you know,
No.
guys, guess what?
Is it old
This
school?
playlist
No,
that
stop.
everybody has dropped, even with us in the studio,
Yeah.
we're going to make it into a particular playlist.
Yeah.
And I think upper weekend, we'll pick an hour
Yeah.
or two
Yeah.
and play them.
Yeah, I think
You
we
know,
should.
and
We
it's going to
should.
be dedicated to all of you guys.
All
Oh,
you
based on this song.
Bomba listeners.
And Peter Man, you're a bad guy. You should have said 10, oh, but there is God.
Anyway, so we're going to be moving on from that. I don't think that we can take a bit of all that music anymore. Let's just run through it. Timaya and Tiwa Savage have In My Head. Bloody Civilian has Head Start. Ladipo has Hallelujah. Skibby and Don Jazzy with Open Barita. Zlatan and Savage with Concussion Remix. Bella Shmurda and Q Dot, with Juba. And there are a lot of other songs, but most, if not all of the songs, most of them will be played between today, tomorrow, and Sunday at 5 p.m. It is New Music Niger. So we're moving on from that. Okay, so before we leave that, Pastor Eliashib Imejim says Bob Marley and Ofege.
So we're removing Bob Marley from that
Because
list.
he's not Nigerian.
The list said top 5 Nigerian. Because if we were saying foreign, me I would have put Michael
I'd have put
Jackson.
Jay-Z, I'd have put Michael
Ofege,
Jackson.
Ofege, the first
Yes, now Ofege. He's on his own list.
students band we've had in Nigeria. The very
Okay,
first,
so
yes.
BT616 says nobody mentioned IK
Dairo.
Shame on us.
You
Okay,
said
shame
five
on
now.
you people. You
you
people.
said 5. How many
You
do we
people.
mention when you say
Shame
5?
on you people.
You
Not
said
me.
5.
Not me.
You started this dream.
I know.
bro.
Yeah.
Now you're not okay. Don't
I
worry.
know. Any which way, we're moving on from that quickly as the FCCPC is now going on sealing Abuja supermarkets. So yesterday they went on. I know that we had talked about this like last week where they had announced that they're basically going to be checking. They had first announced that people should display their. I think it was in Lagos when they had
Display
announced that
their
their display.
tags or something.
Yes.
Started
The price
from
tag.
the Lagos version of
Yes.
the
So
saying
now
it.
they actually went on what's that word now? On a
Ra-
compliance
raiding
raid,
spree.
yes.
Raiding spree.
Where people first things first, you had to display your prices. And another thing, the disparity shouldn't be so much. So they closed down a supermarket basically because they said that the prices are too exorbitant.
That's one.
So that was the reason why this was closed.
I know why I said that's one. Carry on.
So basically, what they're saying is that every supermarket, people have the right to know the price of what they're buying before they buy it. Yeah. They're making it compulsory. I hope that it catches on through every single state in the country.
The reason why I said that's one is that I saw a picture in one of those stores that they visited in Abuja, and they opened a bag of rice or something, and it was infested. Do you understand? I saw a picture on this particular.
So it's now
raid.
not just that the quality of what you're selling also.
Yeah, so
do not sell
so-
expired stuff.
And we all know that in a bid to make a quick buck, a lot of business people are cutting corners.
They will cut corners.
They're doing a whole lot of
They
madness.
would do that.
We have quickly forgotten how a few months ago people were being busted for selling adulterated alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Yes. I
Then
remember.
They moved on to adulterated ketchup and
Yeah.
Other things like that, yeah.
Terrible. Why? How?
So
Horrible, I agree.
then we now found out that there was a particular brand of something that we've all been buying, soy sauce. And 98% of what we were buying was fake.
Okay, so
Or
Peterman says,
adulterated.
when are they starting the price control board? Didn't they approve that in February this year?
They should start that.
I know that they were inaugurated. I totally, but I
What
hope
are they
that
waiting for?
wondering what they're waiting for. But we definitely will follow that up. Now, moving on from that, former governor of Kogi State has now resurrected the voice of the former singing senator. former singing senator, because he suddenly has found his voice again.
The code, please.
Yeah. You don't know singing senator. What they say singing senator?
The
you don't know.
Not everybody.
The Kogi senator, former Kogi senator.
Guys from Spain. Also,
what's he called? Dino Melai.
Okay, all right.
He always has a song for this. So he actually posted a video of him. He posted a video taunting the former Kogi governor, Yahaya Bello, and all that. But there are more woes for Yahaya Bello, as yesterday there was the EFCC had officially declared him wanted. There's talks back and forth of him being hidden by the governor of Kogi State and all that, even though the Commissioner of Information in Kogi State has come out today to say that his boss has nothing to do with that, which, okay. Anyway, now the Nigerian Immigration Service has now put him on a watch list. He cannot travel. Also, the Inspector General of Police has withdrawn all police, every single police person that has been attached to him. Of course, as a former governor, those people have also now been withdrawn.
So it's a boundary search now for him.
One of the things that this brings to fore is the disconnect between all Nigeria's security network and fabric. Every part of Nigeria's security network is disconnected. I made a joke about this a few months ago, that they should all be in the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
You get a comment just dropped, and I think
okay, 80 billion. BT616 says 80 billion. My God, how can you steal 80 billion as a governor?
Allegedly.
Sir. 80.04 billion or something. 8.4 billion.
Even 8 kobo there.
Yes, but sir, I'm guessing BT616 does not live in Nigeria, right? Why in this country, when someone that is not even a governor is alleged to be stealing trillions of naira?
Let's break it down.
80 billion is now.
Leave the trillions. Let's stay in the billion range. But before, let me quickly read Eliashib Emergency's post. He said, Ajeku yanio je, Ajeku yanio je, tio.
Enitio ninotio dan. Enitio ninotio. I don't know.
Yeah, she got it. Meanwhile, Peterman says at least no be snake swallow him.
I agree. The funny thing is,
so guess what?
What a Friday.
So guess what?
Look,
the former Accountant General of Rivers State is alleged to have misappropriated over 300 billion.
Guess who? He is now.
He's now the
governor. He is the governor.
Wait. So, he has immunity.
Yes, he does.
The former Accountant General, Federal.
He's just been discharged and acquitted today.
Before him, the one before him, the one in the same position.
My question.
So the bottom line is that in the billions range,
80 billion is
small. But please ask me this question.
BT616 says 300 billion. Are you serious?
You might
wait, hold on. I'm actually shocked that he's shocked. Wait, sorry, sir. I'm shocked that he's shocked. Have you checked the amount of money that someone like Godwin Emefiele
alleged?
No, that I've not finished. Has been alleged that he stole, or the amount of money the former minister of petroleum was alleged to have stolen. All this billion is small money.
No, please ask me this question. Why are you on the run?
Exactly my point. That's where my own issue from. It's just an allegation, and they invited you. You're not the first governor they will invite.
And let's feel it.
Let me read one headline from 2022. EFCC declares Fubara, Seminaya, and 58 others wanted for 435 billion fraud. It's a headline from 2022. I just read it to headline. Do you understand? The man is a governor today. Not even the 300 million. Let me tell you what I always do. When I drop those figures, I deliberately go under. Do you understand? I do it all the time. Even Dolupo will say, no, he's getting more. Because the real figure will shock you. If 300 billion shock you, 435 billion, what you go do, bros?
So that basically, I think that the problem here is not even this allegation. And I think that sadly,
we can't continue like this.
Sadly, it's sad, but he's not the first governor that will be accused of misappropriation of funds. It's sad, but it is what it is. we've been in this country where someone has gone to jail and come back and is now a senator. We have been we're here right here where someone went to jail abroad, came back, and he's been cleared. Someone got a perpetual injunction not to be prosecuted. All sorts of things. I'm not saying that these things are right, and I'm not saying that it is good, but the fact that you are actually even running alone already puts you.
That is where we
It's
are.
just an allegation.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we will see where all this is going to with Yahaya Bello. Quickly, let's go all the way to New York, where I think it is less than a day that Tunde Onakoya has left to I think last I checked he was already on 40 plus hours. So he literally has barely, I think, about 12 hours left to he has won all the games that
that's
he has.
Nigerian though.
Yes, the Nigerian
chess drive.
Yes,
yeah.
it's fantastic. It's fantastic. We've seen Nigerian artist Davido, gone to see him right there.
Tekele Gold was the first athlete
that went.
Artist.
We've seen Yele Showore actually bring jollof rice for him. I think it's actually
the ambassador. There's a Nigerian ambassador, the head of the Nigerian consulate in New York.
In New York, is actually also physically there. Very, very interesting. You know, there's one thing that amazes me with Nigerians. No matter how much we want to be, what's it called? When something like this happens, you just see a different set of Nigerians, how everybody just rallies round, and it's just
you're right.
It's a fantastic feeling.
Right.
Whether he's popular, whether you're popular, whether you're not, the fact that you're Nigerian, and especially when you're on a global stage, everybody just rally around you, and it's such a breath of fresh air. Now, quickly before you say sorry, can I take the comments? Eliashib Imejem says we are just a joke. Is the Bello the only one? The ministers in the government who have been alleged to defraud Nigeria, yet they're ministers. Okay, so he just repeated. Ludo, snake, and ladder are better than chess.
BT616, you're entitled to your
I think
opinion.
that everybody's entitled to their opinion.
I get where you're coming from.
The same way I get his point, but
I play all these games. But I prefer chess.
But you know that if you would ask me to, if you would ask me, I would rather pick a Scrabble over chess.
Oh, come on. It's part of opinion.
So it's everybody's
we
preference.
talked about it. Chess is, how does the castle move? Okay, the pawns are the easy ones. They just go like soldiers. And how does it, the queen must gracefully just take a step each. Oh, do you understand? Those are the things very intricate. But the fact is there's somebody who's sitting down for how many hours so far?
58 hours.
Yeah, I think that's the
and it's still beating everybody along the line.
Yeah, that's the amazing that's the amazing part of it.
It's just super.
Now moving on from that quickly, and okay, so maybe let's take a bit more sports and entertainment stories. Then we come back to how much of. So there's a particular story that we've been wanting to talk about since yesterday, and if I don't talk about it today, I probably will get beaten up.
You will.
Wait, you see this man? Read what they are writing. What happened?
Okay, Eliashib Imejem says I prefer Ludo.
Well,
Peterman says
no. Peterman says
what is better than chess, so Jerry?
I've not seen what in years.
Remind Eliashib. What about Ayo? What about Ayo?
You know that Ayo too is a very technical game.
Very technical game.
Very, very technical game.
And you know the sad thing about Ayo Olokmo is that it's dying in Nigeria and it's growing abroad.
You know, I remember
someone made an
growing
app.
up and was actually taught
app,
like
Ayo Olokmo app.
Yes, there are apps.
And Ayo Olokmo is big in Europe. It's big in Asia.
Yeah.
Because a lot of calculation. It's a lot of calculation. It's fantastic. Any which way. Please, you push dots. Keep your gifts to yourself.
Ignore those things. You should ignore.
You should
ignore for now.
Anyway.
You should ignore for now.
Anyway, yes. So I'm talking about games and sports right now. Chief Owadikoko says, Dolupo Oya confess. You like 10-10.
10-10.
What if I told you that?
It's not 10-10. It's not 10-10. 10-10.
It's 10-10.
It's not 10-10. No, it's 10-10.
And for your generation.
No, it's not even wrong. Nobody understands 10-10. No, Ask him. It's
Okay,
10,
your
10.
generation understand.
10.
My generations understand.
10.
10.
Oh, you have
Okay,
lost, you've lost it. You've lost
hold
it.
on.
We used to
Hold on.
dance to
Before
it.
I go back to that, Eliashib Imejem says Ayo is the real deal. I think that is actually a very technical game as well. Very, very technical game. But going back to 10-10, what if I told you that I don't know how to play that thing? Never played it before.
I do.
Never.
I used to
Dolupo.
play with
Wow.
my sisters. I do.
Did you miss it or what happened?
I think it was kind of fading out when I got to, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a
Fading
thing
out?
growing up.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
Fading out.
I know what it
No
is.
wonder she's saying 10-10.
I
Okay,
kind of
now
know what it is. I kind of have an idea. I don't know how to play. Never played it before. I don't know what.
I do.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I do
So
with Suwe. With Suwe.
no, I don't know. So no, it's not
You
my
don't know
best
Sway?
game
You
because
don't know Sway?
no, I don't know what Sway is.
Shala, this is a bad Friday. What are you doing?
Anyway, we're going back to the gist. Where we are going all the way to Ghana.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah.
We're not spending more than 5 minutes on this matter.
Before you go to Ghana.
Okay,
What
Dolupo
again?
must have been a tomboy then. I
Yes.
kind of agree actually.
Yes.
10-10 is the rite of passage for young ladies back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, other than the fact that I could be a tomboy, which that could be debatable. But sorry.
Who is debating that one?
But wait. Rite of passage in what generation? Keep in mind, I'm not in their generation though.
Who is there?
Who is there?
Don't put me
There.
back.
I'm way
You will
younger.
come.
Like I'm a 90s child. Thank you very much.
Let's go to
Nope.
Ghana.
Anyway,
Let's go to Ghana. There's time. The time is going. Let's go to
Peter
Ghana.
Man says Dolupo was an Ajabota Pekin.
You know.
No, I can't.
Shut up.
Don't argue that.
Don't.
Don't ever argue that. Don't ever. Peter Man, thumbs up. Don't ever.
I would not.
You don't say anything. Go ahead.
Any which way.
Veil college now for who? Veil college is for who?
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
why are you revealing?
I don't know what you're talking
will
about.
see more.
I don't know what
Don't
you're talking
reveal
about.
something.
I don't know what you're talking about. Any which way. So we're going all the way to Ghana, where public service announcements. I've told you people, Okuti, we're not spending more than 5 minutes on this matter.
Then
We're
go there
moving
on time. Then go there on time.
I'm going to turn off
If you
your
don't go,
microphone.
if you don't go there on
I'm
time,
saying I'm
I
going
will
to turn
walk
your
out.
microphone
I will
off.
walk
Oh,
out.
please go.
On you guys.
Please go.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Go to Ghana.
Boom radio will train.
Go to Ghana.
Old man walks out or show. Oh, God.
Old man was on show. You still understand it.
Moving on. So all the way in Ghana a few weeks ago, if I'm correct, there was a wrestling game, a WBO wrestling lightweight boxing game that ended. It was between a Ghanaian and a Nigerian player, Rashid. And there's a whole video where Rashid had knocked out his Ghanaian counterpart, who was the owner of the belt. Yeah, and Rashid was the challenger, where he had knocked him out in round 2. Complete, total knockout.
After
TKO.
knockdown,
Destroy.
After
TKO.
knockdown,
Like, knock the lights out of you.
Yeah.
But the Ghanaian Football Federation, the judges had come up.
Boxing.
Boxing Federation judges had come out to say that Rashid had thrown an illegal blow, and so it was a technical draw. So people decided, by Nigerians, there are some things that we can insult ourselves, but when it comes to cheating, we can even cheat ourselves. When it comes to cheating our own from, especially Ghana, are you people joking?
Country to country cheat.
No.
And there's a Nigerian involved.
See,
and there's Ghanaians.
And
No.
If an Ijebu man is yabbing an Egba man, or an Inewi man is yabbing a man from Akwa Ibom, the instant it becomes Nigeria versus Cameroon.
No.
You see all those people?
All those people. We realign. We're good. So Nigerians
we are realigned. They are realigned and came together. And what did they do?
Nigerians went off, and there was a lot of petition. The UBO also put out a statement that the Nigerian was cheated, and it was really embarrassing that Ghana would do what they did. I think after a lot of talk, they've now finally confirmed that the belt has now got into Nigeria.
It's been delivered.
But I wanted to say that it is sad because I think that this is not just about Ghana. It's also not putting the continent in a good light. It also means that So if games from other continents come, how are you sure that these people are going to get a fair play?
Yeah. Quickly, Shao, before we go to that, Chief Owonikoko says, please pray for me. I am depressed. I am a depressed Arsenal fan. If we don't sign Osimhen next season, we better.
Okay. Depressed, maybe not. I don't know why people are looking at this way.
And Eliashib Ime James, who is a boxing enthusiast, I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's a joke that we have made boxing in Africa. That's what he said. He
Yeah.
also said, I watched the bout. The Nigerian guy beat him. Yes.
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Beat is not the right word.
Pummeled. Destroyed.
Like, when they say he beats all to a pulp.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Did you notice the way that guy fell down? He fell on his back.
That's why I said that.
And
lights
his two
went
hands
out.
were like that.
Lights went off.
God, here I come.
Right, come.
Here I come.
They had to call him back quickly because he was
And
almost.
honestly, if it's a joke, the Ghanaian Boxing Federation should stop that thing. Should stop it.
I
Honestly,
think
on a
that
serious note,
it's not treating.
you use
We're
the
not
word
putting
embarrassing.
Nigeria.
It is quite embarrassing.
We're not putting
And-
Africa in a good
And
light.
for the
It's
international
not.
body to come and interfere and say no, return that, give
It's
the guy the
obvious
belt.
now. It was really obvious.
Why would you do
You
that?
know, we're talking about this yesterday, and I said that.
Why?
You know
Why?
that
Whatever for?
for people that watch boxing, yeah. For a layman like me, do I watch boxing? Yes, but I might not know a bit of the intricacies. So if there wasn't a knockout, and they had said it was a draw, someone would have said, okay, maybe the judges know, okay, this and this. But when it's a complete knockout,
In
where
the second
we
round.
can all see that
How do you declare
the
a
guy
draw in the second
the
round?
guy is gone.
In boxing, we have fights scheduled for 5 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds. No fight is scheduled for 2 rounds in professional boxing.
Yeah.
Even amateur boxing is 3 rounds. UFC, they go as much as 3 to 5 rounds and all. So how do you say that in round 2, someone gets the like knocked out of him and even his future gone, and you say it's a draw?
And it's a draw.
Charlie, try.
Okay, so Pastor Eliashib Ime James says if the guy was not knocked down, the bout would have been given to him. Yes, I agree. That's why
Yes,
I said
they would
that
have just
you
said
can't
that he won.
exactly.
True.
So they will have, which he could, to a large extent, you can't even
Absolutely
contest
true.
so much.
There's nothing you can do when
But-
the judges score it.
Exactly,
He
but
went
this
down.
one, we
went-
can't see.
He went down on the buckle. He went down flat.
Pastor Eliashib Ime James is a lifelong Arsenal fan. Chief Owonikoko says he needs prayers. Please.
I
do
think that
something.
people are looking at Arsenal wrongly, and why I said
Why?
so is that
Why?
maybe I am a bit
No,
optimistic.
he's joking. He's not that.
No, I'm
deep.
not. I'm just saying. I say maybe I'm a bit optimistic. I think a lot of people are feeling let down, and why I said so, why I'm a bit optimistic is that if we even go back, look, take for example, Liverpool a few years ago before they won the first Premier League with Jurgen Klopp, there were a couple of years that they bottled it, and it wasn't like, but they were actually getting better.
Okay. So because we don't want to dwell too much on this, let's quickly drop something and leave. It might be a blessing in disguise for the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Losing out of the Champions
League,
because
League.
Man City is also what? Out. And
Yeah.
these are the people that you are going after because Liverpool is lagging behind now.
Yeah, Premier League
So,
is not
it
looking
would have
good
been a
for
stretch.
this week.
It would have been a stretch for Arsenal to still be playing Champions League, and so now everybody's going to concentrate.
Everybody's
on the league
going back
and
to
make the
league.
best man win.
Yes, I totally agree with you. As talking about that, the English football, this European games this weekend is not looking good. For all the 3 European games right now, there's only one English team left in the European game from the Champions League to Europa to Europa Conference League. But it is what it is. Eliashib Ime James says, Arsenal for life, win or lose. Arteta has done well. We're proud of him. I totally agree with you as well.
Yeah, I think he has done very, very well.
I totally
And
agree.
I am not an Arsenal fan, so for me to say this, you know that I'm speaking straight up as an analyst. He has done very, very well.
Okay, now let's talk a bit. Let's do a little bit of entertainment before we go back. American rapper and filmmaker 50 Cent has launched a 56,000 square feet film studio, which is the second biggest black-owned production studio in the world. Wow. If I'm correct, Tyler Perry has the biggest. Right now, he has the second biggest. We know
Perry
that.
has, yes.
50 Cent has not been singing for a while, but we've been producing. He has produced, if I'm correct, there's Power. He's produced the Oath. Now I think Power has a lot of spin-offs and so he's doing well in the film industry right now, and it's beautiful if he's actually doing his own thing. It's wonderful when black people are actually now taking over and doing well. It's commendable.
Big, super.
Definitely commendable.
Big,
now,
super.
also a very interesting game is that there's this gist about a BBN artist, BBN Niger. What do they call them? Alumnus, yeah. Big Brother Niger alumnus, who she seems to be fighting the organizers. So a few weeks ago, she had come out to say that I think she won in 2022, and then she's come out to say that they're actually still owing her some gifts as far back as 2022, and after calling them out, so according to her, they're saying that they're still owing her about I think right now the 7up was owing her 1 year supply of his product. There was a trip to Dubai for 2, a year supply of a soap product, and the fulfillment of 1 Bitcoin. So according to our management, the soap and Pepsi had decided, the drink company had decided to redeem the prices today, but now they have issues with the travel company and the Bitcoin company. Why? Because according to her, they're saying that they're offering her a trip to Morocco, and she's saying that was not the plan, Morocco or Kenya for 2, and she's saying that what she was promised was a trip to the Maldives or Jamaica. So she doesn't want what she wasn't promised. Also, the Bitcoin company is saying that they're giving her 1 Bitcoin as of the value it was in 2022, which was about 13 million naira. Right now, Bitcoin is about $70,000. So she is saying that it is the proper market value of now that she deserves.
Well, they would have to maybe end up in litigation or something. Mediation
is a court thing.
But this is a problem for corporate brands that go about making promises and they don't fulfill them. There's a comment from Eliaship Ime James, and it says, SR, you are a stores supporter. Up super. You know now.
Okay.
Please beg Tilewa to give us our stores. I am begging. It's very frustrating not to see stores play. I'm very depressed.
Dolupo, do you know stores?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They all know. You Tokunbo, are you going to sell out on us?
Why, Movi?
Are you not one of us?
It's not about stores.
I am. I wanted.
It's not stores.
So we cannot read
this
messages.
Is a boom bar.
So, but we can read Arsenal message, but we can't read stores message.
Let me explain.
No, Tokunbo, did you hear what she said?
I want her. Okay. I don't want her to be left out. That was why I was asked her. Do you know stationery stores? She says no.
I don't. Okay. Is it your no?
Excuse me.
Is it your no?
You have said it.
Is it your no?
Don't worry, she has a stores
Is it your no? I don't. Have you seen me wait?
So you had one.
Do you know?
Okay.
Me? Anyway.
Should I bring it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Any which way, quickly before we go, there is a TikTok influencer, Nigerian TikTok influencer, that has accused Skibby, Nigerian artist Skibby, Mayoku, and others of dark rituals that they wanted to use her, that she's not going to be a baddie anymore because they invited her to their house and they wanted to use her for rituals. I saw that video. Sounds like someone that is high, but I just think we should not throw a lot of allegations all over the place if you do not have evidence.
I try to be abreast of everything regardless of generation, but I'll leave this one to Dolupo.
Why? Okay, so Eliaship Imejim says Dolupo. Oh, he says Dolupo. I don't know who Dolupo is.
He's typing fast.
He's a closet store supporter. Nope, I'm not.
She has a jersey.
Nope, I'm not. Even if I'm going to be anybody's supporter. BT616 says
before we
TikTok should be banned.
That's another topic entirely.
I agree.
It's another topic.
The truth is that I don't know because I don't know what is on it.
If you notice,
I've never been on it. I don't know how it looks like.
When they say somebody needs deliverance, what do they mean really? You help me out quickly.
I don't know.
You don't know, yeah?
I don't know.
Shola, do you have an idea?
Why? Who needs deliverance?
For anything you people have been saying about us now, That team needs some deliverance. You need to pray for Arsenal.
I think Arsenal.
That's my takeoff for. I kept quiet all the way for Arsenal. We need to pray as well.
Question for Dolupo. Okay,
question.
Plantation Boys versus Star Plus. Who do you have? Star Plus. I think that through secondary school, I think I would say that I listened to more of Star Plus than Star Plus was big compared to Plantation Boys when I was in secondary school. So yes,
I don't know. Can you remind me? Give me a song.
Olufumi
I love that. I love that. Okay.
Anyway, thank you so much for today.
An image of someone who does not know stationery stores.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tokunbo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So beautiful.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, on that note, that is all we'll be able to take.
Before BT616,
okay.
It says for the older men, Daniel Wilson versus Blackie. Blackie for me.
Okay, Bukola Medibi says, Mr. Toast, start with 3 days dry fasting, please. Okay.
For stationary for Arsenal.
Since you want to, please start with the fasting. On that note, that is all we'll take today on the bar. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the comments. You guys literally made today. It is huge. It was so much fun. And we do not take it for granted at all. And we'll be back again on Monday to give you another wonderful edition of the Boomba. We will catch you guys again. Have a beautiful weekend. He likes Abula too much. He says you like a lot of Abula. Bye.
This man knows me. I don't know who this man is.